Hello, and welcome back to the Home Sweet Healthy Home podcast with your host, Kate. How are you all doing? I can't believe this is episode 6, I think. That is crazy to think that we've been doing this for 6 months. Time flies when you're having fun. And I hope you guys are also having a great time listening to this as I am creating this and editing it for you all. I'm having an awesome time and love talking about our programs. And so today we'll be talking about our first time homebuyer program. And we'll get into some specifics about the application, eligibility, the process. But before we start talking about that, I wanted to add in, if you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call, ask a question on our website, email me, or if you all have any ideas for anything you'd like me to talk about on the podcast, please feel free to send them in to me. I'm always open for ideas. I want to hear what the listeners think and what the listeners want to hear. So definitely feel free to email me, call me, send in questions, because I want to know what you guys think. So without further ado, let's talk about our first-time homebuyer program. Our first-time homebuyer program provides down payment assistance to qualifying prospective homeowners. We will offer $40,000 towards your down payment. That will come in the form of a 0% interest deferred loan, and the loan will only need to be paid back when you sell, transfer, or refinance the house. So once that time comes, you'll have to pay us back, but until that time, you do not. So let's talk a little bit about when you're first applying for the program. Here are 2 questions we'll definitely ask you when you call to inquire. The first question we'll ask you is, do you have the purchase and sales agreement? We will also ask you if you have the mortgage loan estimate. And so these questions are asked because they're used to calculate the qualifying ratio. And the qualifying ratio is another way to check and make sure the applicant is going to be able to pay for the house and the monthly fee that comes with it. Some of the eligibility requirement: the home must be the primary residence for 5 to 10 years. The applicant must be a first-time home buyer, hence the name, and they will have to show completion of a first-time home buyer course. These courses can be found on chapa.org. They have a bunch of different class options based on your region and your location. So if you're looking to purchase a house in the North Shore, Greater Boston, South Shore, they also have online and in-person class options as well. Our program focuses mostly on the South Shore. Our program, you can buy a house in Quincy, Holbrook, Braintree, or Weymouth. Those are the only places that our program works in. The house has to be under $546,000 for existing units and $568,000 for new units. And it can be a condo, a single family home, and a townhouse. So those are the 3 options you can use this program with those houses. So if you're purchasing a house in Braintree, Holbrook, or Quincy, the applicant must have 3% of the purchase price as a down payment available. And in Weymouth, they must have 1.5 of the purchase price available. Also, the applicant is going to have to fall under our income limits. These income limits are used with all of our different programs, so with our lead program and our housing rehab program. These income limits can be found on our website, officeofhealthyhomes.org. If you scroll to the programs page, and go all the way down to the bottom. You'll be able to see a table. For a one-person household, the income limit is around 82 to 83,000, and it increases as the number of individuals that are making money over the age of 18 are in the house. And again, you can find that on our website when you go to the Programs tab and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Here in the Programs tab, you're also able to apply for all of our different programs as well. So when you're applying for the program to prove your income, we're going to need 2 months pay stub, 2-month bank account, both the most recent, and a tax return. This program is also able to be combined with different programs and other assistance. Also, you can use any lender as well. Those are a couple questions we get often. You are able to combine this with another assistance program, and you are able to use any lender. So we touched briefly a little bit on the process earlier when I discussed the first 2 questions that we're going to ask you about to make sure that you're applicable for the program. So once the seller accepts the offer for the loan estimate and sales agreement, that is when you would start applying and you'd start reaching out to us. And then we use that information for your qualifying ratio. After the qualifying ratio checks out and everything works out, we will send the check directly to your attorney. Be sent before the closing, like I said, directly to your attorney. And this process should take around 1 month to start and finish, as long as all the paperwork is sent in as efficient and on time as possible. And we understand that it's a quick process. We try to get through everything very diligently and efficiently. The HQS is the last step of this process, and that's the Housing Quality Standards Inspection. So if you listen to episode 4 on our housing rehab episode, if you haven't listened to it already, you should go give it a listen. We also did a Housing Quality Standard inspection for that as well. This is the same thing. Just make sure everything is safe, adequate, healthy. Make sure your house is ready to go. And then you're off. If you have any questions at all, like I said in the beginning, please don't hesitate to ask us. Also, coming up, we do have a couple fun events coming up as well. In April 1st through the 5th, there is the Community Development Week. So we're super excited about that. We will have a week of events coming out soon with the calendar, so stay tuned for our Community Development Week. That is always such a fun week. In addition, we have the YMCA's Healthy Kids Day event, and that is in late April, April 20th, as well as an Earth Day event in May. So we're super excited with the warm weather, all these events lining up. It is an awesome time. And the NCDA, which is the National Community Development Association, will be hosting their annual conference in Cambridge this year. So the Office of Healthy Homes will be attending. This is going to be the first time that it's going to be in Boston in a while. So that will be super exciting, right in our backyard. And I can't wait to see everyone there, what they have to talk about. That'll be a lot of fun. So we definitely have a lot of fun things coming up and a lot of exciting news and warm weather. So this is a little bit of a shorter episode today, so I apologize with that. But as always, subscribe to our Facebook, our email chain. Feel free to call any of us. Next episode, we will be having Sherry come on. Sherry is our housing programs manager at the Office of Healthy Homes. So super exciting to hear what she has to say. She has been here the longest out of all of the staff you have heard on here. So she'll give us what she has to say, and I'm excited to bring her on here and hear what she has to say as well. So, without further ado, I hope you all have a great day, a great night. Enjoy the warm weather while it's coming in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.